Ever wondered what it takes to change an entire neighborhood? It might be simpler than you think. What started as just an empty, forgotten lot became a community's pride, and it all began because one neighbor decided to knock on a door. In a quiet street, there was this ugly, empty patch of land. It was the kind of place everyone tried to ignore. Trash would pile up in the corners. The fence was broken, and kids knew to stay away. It was a silent, gray spot in an otherwise lively area, and it just dragged the whole mood down. Neighbors would walk past, heads down, pretending they didn't see the mess. It felt like a problem too big for anyone to solve, so nobody did. The feeling was just hopeless. Then one morning, everything changed. Mrs. Davis, an elderly lady who had lived on the block for decades, decided she'd had enough. She went from door to door, knocking and asking a simple question: "Let's clean it up." Together, the reactions were mixed. Some people just rolled their eyes. Others shrugged, probably thinking it was a waste of time. But a few, just a few, saw the spark in her eyes and agreed. It wasn't a huge crowd, just a handful of people willing to give it a try. And so they started. The work was simple but powerful. They picked up every piece of trash. They turned over the hard, neglected soil. They planted tiny seeds, dreaming of what they might become: bright flowers, fragrant herbs, and even a small patch for vegetables. One neighbor brought out some leftover paint and gave the old fence a fresh coat. A teenager who loved to draw got permission and painted a cheerful mural on a nearby wall, splashing color where there was once only gray. It was a series of small actions, but with every weed pulled and every seed planted, the hope grew stronger. Weeks went by, and the transformation was unbelievable. The empty lot was gone. In its place was a vibrant, thriving community garden. It was bursting with life. Kids were no longer avoiding the area. They were playing hide-and-seek among the sunflowers. Neighbors who used to rush past now stopped to chat while watering the plants. You could hear laughter. You could see people smiling at each other again. The garden wasn't just growing plants, it was growing connections. It's amazing, isn't it? When we come together, hope grows. It proves you don't need a huge movement or a ton of resources. Sometimes, all it takes is one person's initiative to spark something truly beautiful. If you believe in the power of community, share this video. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire.